The Super Mario Bros. Movie is directed by two people most known for their work on Teen Titans Go. One of the directors on this was a co-director on Teen Titans Go to the Movies, which was surprisingly really good. And in this film, Mario ventures to the Mushroom Kingdom, where he teams up with Peach to rescue his brother Luigi from the clutches of the evil Bowser. So obviously I'm a big fan of the Mario games. When I was a kid, I went to Goodwill and found an NES for $10. It was so cheap in retrospect. They're so much more expensive now. And I played Super Mario Bros. 3 forever. Super Mario 64 was one of the most eye-opening experiences I ever had as a young gamer, going from Super Mario World to this fully realized 3D Super Mario. I've never seen a graphical jump that compares to that experience. Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube, while not loved by everyone, was by me. Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart. I mean, there's no end to how much fun I've had with those games. And of course, the first Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo made Nintendo stop making movies until now. That's how much that movie did not work. And Nintendo is finally taking a risk once again on the same property because they have so many IPs like Metroid and Zelda and Star Fox. The fact that these aren't movies is mind-blowing. And so this is their big risk. Did it pay off? I feel the same way about the Super Mario Bros. Movie that I did about the first Sonic the Hedgehog film. Do I think Sonic the Hedgehog is a great movie? No. Do I think it's a good film that kids can like and parents can like and that everyone can go to the theater and have a nice Saturday afternoon watching? Yeah, definitely. And that's exactly how I feel about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I don't think it's a great film. I don't think it has a great story. But at the same time, I haven't played one single Mario game in my life for the story. I play those games because they are visually and audibly appealing and because they have challenging puzzles and innovative controls and ideas that impress me. In general, they are fun. And this movie is a lot of that. Most of the Mario games consist of Mario having to rescue either Peach or Luigi. That's one of the reasons I love Luigi's Mansion so much, because it's actually the other way around. Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite franchises in Nintendo history. The most recent one, Luigi's Mansion 3, I thought was just perfect. And gratefully, there are references to Luigi's Mansion in this movie. There are tons of references, constantly. And you can tell that they want to make more, and if they do, it'll probably venture into the Super Mario World and 64 territory, and hopefully maybe the Sunshine territory, because as I said, I feel that's a very underrated game. I mean, imagine, like, okay, so Mario is really tired after this movie, and him and Peach just want to go on a vacation. Where do they go? Isle Delfino, of course. And what do you know? Isle Delfino's a total mess. There's shit everywhere. What are you going to do? Oh, look, there's a thing called Flood. What does that thing do? Oh, it cleans up the island. We got to clean up this fucking island. And young kids can learn about how litter is bad and you shouldn't pollute your planet and all that kind of great stuff. And Captain Planet can come in and be part of it. And the 90s obsession with pollution is bad can just come right back. And we'll get Nickelodeon's The Big Help to sponsor the whole movie, and it'll be perfect. You can see now why it took me so long to get a film made, because I'm terrible at pitching ideas. I thought all the voice cast was great, especially Charlie Day as Luigi and Jack Black as Bowser. Those two were amazing. Anya Taylor-Joy is very good as Peach, and there has been quite a bit of debate and discourse on the internet regarding Chris Pratt's casting as Mario. I think he was totally fine in the movie because the film has a great challenge. Mario isn't like Link. Link literally does not talk. Mario does say things in the games, but usually nothing of great depth. So at least they have a way into the idea that Mario talks. But also, if he spoke the way he does in his video games for the entire movie, that might get old, and it also might not go over that well. So the movie takes the approach of having Mario speak like a person, and occasionally having little flourishes that remind you of Mario from the games. Now, there are videos on YouTube that show comparisons between every dubbed version of Mario from the trailers from multiple different countries. If you're the kind of person that wants to explore all of that and choose which one you like and decide that, in fact, the French Mario is your favorite Mario, great. Have fun doing that. I think Chris Pratt was fine in the movie. For me, the movie really picks up once Donkey Kong is introduced. I've always loved that character. He's voiced here by Seth Rogen. DK64, one of my favorite games of all time. I miss Rareware so much being with Nintendo. Not too long after DK's introduction is a fantastic Mario Kart sequence that really sets the pace and tone for the rest of the movie and how fast it will be. And everything after that moved really fast. Everything before that was just fine, and I had a smile on my face, but I didn't really feel invested. I didn't really care about anything I was watching, and as I already said, that's okay. It's okay to watch a Mario movie that's visually beautiful, that has great music by Brian Tyler, that clearly has a love for the games and is trying its best to show that love in every edge of every frame. Speaking of music though, probably the thing that irritated me about the film the most is its use of songs. Not the Mario score or the famous Mario themes, all of that worked very well. There's just a lot of 80s rock in the movie. And when I think of Mario, probably the last thing I think of is 80s rock. They also used the very famous Battle Without Honor or Humanity cue, made iconic by Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, and has since been ripped off over and over and over again whenever someone walks in slow motion or suits up for a battle. And it's just stop doing that, please. It's old, it's tired, it's a parody of a parody by this point, and that's gotta go. So like 70% of this movie's music, Brian Tyler's excellent score, loved it. All of the song choices really grated on me and just felt so out of place. That being said, I would like to see another movie in this franchise, and I am just excited that Nintendo has finally allowed one of their IP to get made into a movie, and that it's not bad, that it's actually kind of fun. And I think kids and families really will enjoy this, and that it will go over very well for people, and it probably will make a ton of money. I just feel like if you do another one, there's a lot to be mined from the potential of like an entire Luigi's Mansion-esque movie. If you want to explore other characters that are sort of involved in the Super Smash verse, but not necessarily in Mario, like a Kirby or something along those lines. There's so many things you could do, and I'm excited for those possibilities, and I think this movie is good enough to enjoy wanting more and to be excited about getting more, because at the end of the day, most people my age in their 30s who go to this movie are just going to be looking for a reminder of how much they enjoy these games, their childhood, things that these characters have meant to them over the course of their lives, and young kids who probably don't have that history with Mario. Maybe they've played a game or two, or they don't know about Mario at all, just want to be entertained and have a good time. And I think this movie is going to do very well with that. So if you guys do see it, I'd like to know what you think down below. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.